I am. Can you tell?
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons with the comic book community. How's everybody doing?
Much better now.
Doing good.
Doing good.
Yeah, it was a grand amount of enthusiasm backstage, so hope that translates to the show proper.
Is this good or is this better?
What was the other one? That's better.
That's
that one.
better. The
Other
other
one's
one
more
washed out.
Yeah.
More than
mine
usual.
on tonight. I'm just sitting in the dark.
Hey, look at him.
Got Gatorade.
Okay.
There you go.
Not a sponsor.
That's fine.
All right. So,
I don't know why. Clearly, they're missing out on a huge audience.
yeah, it's the two people watching who we appreciate.
The whole market
Yes,
segment.
we
I'm sure
do.
D&D people are all
Hey,
right here.
If
Get a hydrate.
both of those people bought Gatorade every week, that stock price, whew.
Rocket ship.
Anyway, you're still at Zardarok's fortress.
Forever.
You were down in the forge level for a minute, then you found a door you couldn't get through. So you went back up to go down the other elevator, and you passed through the armor room. And despite Gray's insistence, Gish touched one of the armors, and they, of course, animated.
In my defense, I thought it was so obvious that it wasn't.
There's no defense for this. We knew it was a training room. There's armor floating there.
I thought it was so obvious the giant flying dragon was going to attack us. But it
I
wouldn't.
assumed it wouldn't. But I poked it in the eye.
All right, so we need to start by rolling some initiative.
$18.
4. I'm 14.
16.
Dill?
10.
And Doc?
3.
I'm getting a
Oh.
ton of lag, so if I drop out, I'll reboot and get back with you guys. Sorry.
Okay. Let me finish making the order here. Gray, you're going to be up first.
Okay. So I had went across the room and was headed toward the elevator when they decided to touch the armor. So where am I at relative to the armor and my compatriots?
So there's 4 of them.
Right.
They are basically like not in each corner, but spaced equidistantly in the room. So if you're halfway through the room, you're like kind of in the middle of all of them.
No, I was like almost all the way across. I was like almost where the elevator was.
Then in that case, they are all behind you. And if you want to jump in the elevator and just say peace out.
I'm not going to do that. I'm tempted. Which one is Gish standing by?
Yeah.
I assume the first one. So
Okay, so he's standing by the first one. Is anybody else? I'm going to kind of move over. I'm going to stay over by the elevator. I'm going to shake my head, and I'm going to move to like basically where I'm not the closest thing to any of the pieces of armor. And seeing that Gish has one right as his face, I'm going to pick one on the opposite side of the room.
Okay.
One of the other ones and hit it with an Eldritch Blast. Times 2. Ooh. Nat 20 and a Nat 19.
Okay, yeah. Obviously,
That will probably be the best roll of the night. So I just wasted it on the animated armor.
yeah, both of those hit.
Okay, so for the Nat 20. We'll do the nat 20 first.
Do you want to do the northeast or the south?
Sure. Like the opposite end from Gish and the one closest to me, I guess.
Okay, so we'll do the southeast.
Okay. All right. So that is that'll be that's the wrong dice. Dummy. Sorry, I rolled D8 instead of D10 for my test. Okay. There we go. 20 force damage from the nat 20. And 15 force damage from the 19. I rolled max on that one.
Wow. Okay. It looks really, really beat up.
Okay. And then I'm still controlling the 2 spores. So
Still have 2 of them?
yeah, I had the one out, like Giz just died. I had the one out and I spawned another one, so we still had 2.
That's right, yeah.
And then Dild, I think, has the last bottle.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have them both go to the one I just, I'll have the first one go to the one I just hit and attack it.
Okay.
That's an 8. So I did waste. I did use up the good rolls there. Right?
Surprisingly, not going to do it against a suit of armor.
Yeah. And then the other one's going to go attack that same one. And that's a 10. So neither of them hit, but they're now, and I'm going to move over to where that's easily the one I'm closest to, but they're both between me and it.
Sure. Gotcha.
So,
were you guys keeping track of their HP or was I?
I have their HP.
Okay, great.
The one that's been around for a while is at 31 because somebody included it in a heal because it was down to like 22, and then the other one has not been hit yet because I spawned it after the battle.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I was like, I don't have anything written down for their HP.
Yeah, I have them both written down.
Cool. All right. Next up is Velin, who I professionally don't have pulled up. So let me do that real quick. Alrighty. She is going to use her Wand of Magic Missile to attack the one that you just attacked, because she sees how hurt it is, or seemingly injured from the looks of it. And this will load. There we go. 3 glowing darts, 1d4 plus 1. It's not going to matter because even if she rolls a 1 on all of them, it's going to kill it. So I'm not going to roll. Save ourselves some time. So that one falls down incapacitated. I'm not going to say dead because it's a piece of armor that is magically infused. Gish. You're face to face with one because you just touched it.
Yeah. So are they? Do they have weapons too?
Yes.
They do not. They
Okay.
use a slam attack with their armor, so they do not have. They're not carrying weapons.
So would they be considered a melee weapon in and of themselves, or is this unarmed?
I would consider them armor.
They're a medium construct, so they are armor, magic armor. So they're neither a weapon nor are they unarmed. What are you trying to do?
Well, I was just wondering if my Blade Ward would work, but it specifically mentions melee weapons,
Yeah, no.
so that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I am going to dash to the opposite end by the elevator.
So wait,
Okay.
you touched it and now you're running away.
Yeah.
Gray might blast you next. I'm just gonna say.
Since you aren't actually engaged in combat, it's not going to get an opportunity attack since you aren't running past it. But you don't have to dash. You can make it from where you are with just your movement. So if you want to attack it and then disengage and run, I mean, then it will get an opportunity attack. But
Okay. Yeah, I'll do
I mean,
that.
I'm just letting you know you don't have to use your dash as your action to get to the elevator.
Yeah. So that's a 9, which I doubt's going to do it.
You're correct in doubting that.
But I will disengage and go to where I said.
All right. And I don't think a 10 is going to hit, so you lucked out.
Yep. So I'll move by the elevator, and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Tickles.
Okay. I'm gonna rage because I'm just gonna make hit points, and I need everything by half. So I'm gonna rage. And am I standing near one, or am I running up to one?
As far as I know, no one else has walked into the room. So,
Well, we were all in the room.
yeah, but I mean, like, not like far into the room. Right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right. So I'll run up.
So you can just take 5 steps forward and attack the one that Gish just attacked.
Then I will take 5 steps forward and attack the one that he just took off. And that is an 8. So I'm going to run it. Go again. Use another freaking die. There we go. Okay, that's better. That's an 18.
18 hits.
Okay. 6. Oh, no, that's coming back. 6. Ooh, that's 17 points.
Wow.
That's a good hit.
Well, I rage and I get +4 up before that, and then I roll the ones.
I believe you. I just
Yeah.
is that all of
It
your
was good.
attacks?
You did good. You did good.
Thank you.
Is that everything?
Yeah, that's it. I only
You
get.
don't get 2 attacks?
I failed the first time.
Oh,
I rolled a 9. So
Dild.
I will. I'll throw a bolt at the one that Tickles just hit.
Sure.
All right. And that's going to be a 19.
19 will hit.
That's going to be 13 fire damage.
Okie dokie. It's looking very bad.
And I'm going to try to keep a bit of a distance. So if they're all mostly on one side, I might back closer to the door we came in.
Okay.
And that'll do it.
Cool. Next up are going to be all 3 of the armors, actually, before Doc goes. So the first one is the southwest armor that's going to chase after Gish because he woke them up. So,
do I get an opportunity attack on this first? On this one?
no, you're attacking the northwest one. This is the south one. So don't worry, he's going to attack you in a second.
No, thanks.
Yeah. A 10 is going to miss, and 17. Gish?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 17 hits.
Okay. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. The next one is going to be the northeast one, which is going to run down and attack one of Gray's muck people. 2 attacks. That is a 16.
Let me open them back up. See what they're. Whoa! I don't want that. Go away. Their armor class is 13, so that hits.
All right, so a 16 and a 15 for their second attack. So, ooh, that's a good roll. That's 15 total bludgeoning damage.
Okay, does it hitting anyone
Doesn't
in
matter.
particular, or does it matter?
What one of them? I'll let you choose.
All right, we'll say that one. Okay.
And then the one attacking that Tickles just attacked is going to fight back against Tickles. First attack is 22.
Oh, yeah, that just hit me. Yeah.
4 damage, bludgeoning. So if you're raging, that'll be half.
Yep.
And the next attack is another 22.
Yep.
And that'll be 8 bludgeoning damage, so 4.
Thank you.
And then rounding out the order is Doc.
So, which is it? Just one that's injured?
Yes.
Okay.
The north.
One
West.
that tickles is
The
fine.
one fighting Tickles.
Yep.
I'm going to hit it with Sacred Flame, which is a dex save.
Okie dokie. Dex save. 16.
That saves, so it takes no damage.
None. Whew.
Yeah, it's a cantrip.
Okay. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. Back to the top with Gray.
All right, 2 Eldritch Blasts at the one attacking the spore people.
Cool.
19 for a total of 27 and a 16.
16 misses.
Ooh.
So
27 damage. Jesus Christ.
no, total of 27 to hit.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
No. No, just another thing. No, I rolled a 19. I'm plus 8 on my.
Okay. 27 hits.
16
16 does not.
13 force damage.
Okay. That sounds much more reasonable.
And then the spore people will attack it. First spore guy. Oh god, they're not rolling well. Second spore guy, 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, so the first one was under 10. So, all right, that was not very good. You apparently used up the really good rolls on those first 2. So.
All right. Villain's up next. She's going to shoot another magic missile at the one that is injured. And once again, she's going to get, at least even if she rolls all ones, she's going to roll enough to kill it, or disable it rather. So it is, it falls to the ground in a pile of armor.
Is that the one Tickles hit?
Yep. She's doing all your work for you.
She's doing the finishing for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes, you are engaged in combat.
And the one that I'm apparently engaged with it hadn't been hit at all, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
That'll be the last.
I would like to do vicious mockery, and I will tell him, "You have no brain and your aim sucks."
What type of damage is that?
It's psychic, so I don't know if it'll actually hurt it or not. But let me see what the roll
It sure
is.
doesn't.
Yeah, it's a wisdom save.
Well, they are immune to psychic damage.
Because they don't have a
They
brain.
have no brains.
And so that makes sense. If they're inanimate armor, they don't have a brain.
So what's the?
They don't have to roll. It's immune.
Yeah, but
immune.
it says it has psychic damage, and it has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn if it doesn't save.
Okay. What's their
That's
wisdom?
interesting, 'cause
Minus
it's immune
4.
to the damage.
12.
Okay, that'll do it. So disadvantage on the next attack roll before the end of its next turn. So
Okay.
it helps a little, even if it doesn't do any damage. And that's really all I can do. So I'll just end my turn there.
All right, Tickles.
All right, my turn.
Who are you attacking?
Closest one to me. Is that the one that's attacking Gish?
Yes. That would
Okay.
be the one attacking Gish.
Okay. That's a 19.
That hits.
Let's roll this one. That's 11. Okay, so I roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I rolled a 19 just by itself.
Well, that's going to hit.
Okay. That's 12. 12 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Hack it away. Hack it away.
That's it.
Dild.
Dild is. Oh, no, he's not.
Really thinking hard about this one.
Yeah, I'm just getting a ton of lag. I can almost barely hear you guys. I don't know what's going on with my computer today. I know. It's driving me crazy. I can't understand what is going on with this computer.
You may have to try to log in with your phone.
Can you hear me? Am I
Yeah.
frozen?
Yeah.
No, you're good.
Friggin'
hear you.
ridiculous. Yeah,
We
halfway.
hear you. You're good.
I don't know what's going on. I will do another. I'll do another firebolt. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. And I got a 26.
That hits.
All right, rolling damage. And that is 8 fire damage, so not very much.
I love how he's like, I have no idea what's going on, but firebolt.
No, you we can hear you, Mr. Dild.
Okay. Next up are the armors. So the one attacking Gish is going to attack him again. That's a miss, and that is going to be a dirty 20.
I will use a reaction and lower that by 6.
Okay, so then it's a 14.
Miss.
Okay. The other one is going to attack the spore guy that he's been attacking.
Okay.
That's another dirty 20
Oh, that hits.
and an 8.
8 misses.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, 8 damage. Sorry. Okay.
No, the second roll to attack was 8, but then I also rolled 8 to do the
Gotcha.
damage on the one that is. All right, Doc, the one fighting Gish is very, very injured, and the one fighting the spore people looks pretty sturdy still.
Okay, I'm going to attack the Spore people one.
Okay.
Sacred Flame again. Be a deck save again.
17.
That passes. So it'll be my turn.
Okay, Gray.
2 Eldritch Blasts at the guy attacking the spore people. Another 27 and an 18.
Those both hit.
Okay. So that'll be. Double 10, so 30 damage total from those 2.
Yeah, that fells that guy.
I rolled max possible damage on those 2. All right, and then so 4 people time. I will send. So who else over by the other one? Like so.
Tickles and Gish are fighting it.
Okay, so the other one can get there and actually get to it without like yes or no. Is there room to actually?
Oh yeah, for sure.
4 people over. Okay. Gray looks at Gish, looks at the armor. Fine. For people over to help him. That is a 22 to hit.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So that's going to be 6. 5 slashing damage. And the other one's going to come over, and that is an 18 to hit.
Yep.
And that's going to be 7 slashing damage.
Yeah, that's well. You don't even need to roll the second one.
Oh, okay.
All right, but just in case, your second one just steps on its helmet after it's on the ground, just to make sure.
Don't touch it!
Reanimates. You are out of combat.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since we're out of combat, but as I'm walking, can I slap myself to keep my rage up?
No, but you can punch the wall because that is an attack.
You can punch Gish.
I mean, it only lasts for a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
So, I mean, by the time you wait for the elevator and it goes down and
The
everything,
elevator stays on each floor for a minute, so
Yeah.
even if it was on this floor, it'd be a minute before it.
Yeah. So there's no point.
by the time you
You would have to punch me every time the doors open and close on the elevator.
well, okay.
That was not an invitation.
Oh, that's what you want me to do. I apologize. I misunderstood.
So, Doc, I found some armor for you.
No, that's not how that works. Gish, get in the elevator.
Well, I mean, it's right there. He fits.
So, what do the armor pieces look like?
Why do you want to know?
Don't touch them.
Well, maybe he needs armor.
If you touch them, I and the 4 people are getting on the elevator and leaving you.
I'm taking my small people and go.
They're there for training, which means they reset multiple times. I'm getting on the elevator.
It's just normal armor, but obviously now that you just beat the hell out of them, they don't look very good.
Okay. Get on. I'll wait for the elevator.
Yeah, I guess so too.
So you're taking it down.
We get on the elevator.
You see, Gary just turned to the bird that's just been watching all this and it's like, I'm surrounded by idiots.
All right. The elevator shaft terminates in this room. A large stone wheel next to an iron cage turns constantly. West of the wheel is a Duragar encased in a cruel-looking exoskeletal construct, his face a mask of pain. And when he sees you, he raises his weapon in aggression. So reroll initiative for me, please.
Oh yeah, I want to keep hitting something.
Okay. 21.
Tickles,
Oh, that's 11.
Gish,
8.
Dild,
18.
ooh, Doc.
Dangerous.
8.
My dex is probably more
Ooh.
than what yours.
Probably. Mine's 15.
Mine's 18.
Would you mind describing the exoskeleton thing a little bit?
Sure, I can make something up. It is basically like think of like
Is it the Ironmonger suit from Iron Man 1?
Oh, I was thinking like
No, we can
the
see. So
Aliens?
thing from Aliens. Yeah.
yeah,
I was-
something akin to that, except not so sci-fi looking. Like it looks like kind of like literally a skeleton that he's inside of, made out
It
of.
sounds like it's like against his will.
Right, it sounds like he's in pain, right? You said he's in pain?
the construct's mask is a face of the mask of pain.
Oh.
Oh, okay. It's not his face. It's the construct.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
And John, did you kick your kids off the internet or something? You look great now.
I think my laptop's entering its final stage.
I had to say something.
Yeah, I just said he looked good, and then he froze as soon as he started talking.
You're good now.
Yeah, I think when I turn my mic on and I have to start speaking, it's like harder on the machine. So I keep muting myself.
When you do what?
So, do you need a dry erase board and you can just write what you're doing and hold it up? Yeah, notepad.
No, it slows down whenever you hold up your notepad.
It did slow down when you held up the notepad.
Okay. First up is going to be Gray again.
Okay, so I'm going to step into the room and kind of angle just a little bit. He's the only guy in this room?
Yes, so far. Yep.
And is there a door? Where are the doors?
Sure. So you came in here. So there is a door on the northwest
Okay.
wall. So on the north wall to the west side, and then on the east wall to the south side. So
Okay.
But you came in the northeast corner. That's where the.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to step off the elevator.
So
and
you're basically right next to one of the doors that are on the east side. You're basically right next to it.
And kind of move over just down that east wall, like to make sure there's room for everybody to come in.
I mean, this room is very small. It is 10 by 30.
Okay.
No, sorry, 20 by 30.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speak to the guy and say, we are friends of Grandolfa and enemies of Zardarok, right? That's the guy's name.
What language do you say this in?
I speak Dwarvish.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm going to say that in Dwarvish and say, up to you whether we need to fight, but then I'm going to ready an action so that if he goes to attack us, I have 2 Eldritch Blasts ready to go.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have the 2 Spore people step between me and him and also ready an attack if he comes within their range.
So when you say this, he does kind of tilt his head, but he doesn't respond.
Okay. So I'm just basically ready to holding a Eldritch Blast ready to blast, and the 2 Spore people are basically ready. Like if he comes within their range, they'll attack him, and if he doesn't, they won't. So, and they're between me and him now.
Okay.
So I'm giving him an out.
Next up is Velin, who doesn't share your sense of
caution
of doubt, I guess, because she sees that he.
We kind of told Randolph that we would declare ourselves, like that we would not just randomly kill everybody. So I'm going to try to stick to that. But yeah, I'm ready to attack him. I just haven't yet. So
sure,
she can do what she wants.
But she sees that when you said that he didn't seem to back down or even really
acknowledge.
Well, not that he didn't acknowledge it, because he did kind of react to what you said, but not in a friendly or considering way. More just like that's interesting.
Gotcha.
So she is going to use her Chill Touch against him, which is a cantrip. So this is a strange ability that this guy has, and I don't know if it's really an ability, but I feel the need. I don't know how else to get around this other than telling you. He has something called Engine of Pain. It says once per turn, a creature that attacks the hammer can target the Duragar trapped in it. The attacker has disadvantage on the attack. On a hit, it deals an extra 1d10 damage to the hammer, and the hammer can respond by using its multi-attack with a reaction. So keep that in mind.
Say that one more time.
That makes it. So once per turn, a creature that attacks the hammerer can target the Duragar trapped inside of the exoskeleton.
Okay.
If you do, the attacker has disadvantage on the attack, but if you hit, you deal an extra d10 damage.
Oh, okay, I got it.
But if you choose to do that, the hammer can respond by using its multi-attack.
Okay, so it can, if you're within range, it can react and attack you.
Right. So if it's a ranged attack,
Gotcha. Okay.
You're a little less. So anyway, she's going to use this chill touch, and she rolled a 24 to hit, which does 2d8. It's 8 necrotic damage, and the creature cannot regain hit points until the start of villain's next turn.
That's good.
All right. Next up is Dill.
All right, I'm going to go in and go over by Gray and throw a firebolt. But that's probably going to miss. That's a 17.
17 hits.
Nope. And that does 9 fire damage.
Okay. All set?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. I guess it's going to run up and attack one of the spore people because that's everyone else is behind them. So it gets 2 attacks, one with its claw and one with its hammer. So the first attack is going to be a 9 to hit, which I don't believe will. And the hammer is going to be 13 to hit.
That is their AC. So
Okay. So it's 2d6 plus 3. 13 bludgeoning damage with the hammer.
okay. So you want to just wait, since I said they would ready an attack if something came within their range, they would attack it. Do you want to just wait till the end, or you want to do it now?
You can do it now.
Okay. So the one that got hit rolled a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
So that's going to be 8 slashing damage. And the other one rolled a 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay. And then I'll just wait to the bottom, I guess, because I'd ready the Elder Splash, so I'll just wait to the bottom to do that. Let everybody else go.
All right. Tickles.
I'm gonna chuck a javelin at him right now. So
Okay.
that's 19.
19 will hit.
Jeez, that's like my number today. So that's a D6 plus 4. So that's a 7. And I guess I'm going to run up to the guy too. I'll run up to the guy now and attack him that way. That's 15.
15 misses.
Okay. That's it.
Okay, Gish.
Okay. If I can, I'd like to try to do that once per turn thing. So I assume
Go
I
ahead.
go and attack the armor with my rapier, right?
You want to attack the Durgar inside it?
Yes, I want to try.
Okay, so just you attack with disadvantage.
Okay.
You attack with disadvantage, and it's going to react and attack you.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
All right, disadvantage. Let's see what happens here. Okay. That is a 15.
Miss.
Crap.
So it's going to get both attacks on you. It's going to do a 15 and an 18.
Okay, the 15 hits, and I'll use my reaction on the second one to lower it by.
Okay.
Actually, can I lower it on the first one? I rolled a 1. You're going to hit me once either way.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Because I rolled them both at the same time, so it wasn't fair. So the one he hit you with is 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And yeah,
and then
that
Doc.
ends my turn. But since he's already done his reaction, I'm going to back away to the elevator.
Okay.
And how far away does that make me from him?
5 feet.
Okay, so it's that small a room. Okay.
Well, it's not that. I mean, it is that small room, but everyone took one step off the elevator and started attacking it, so it ran
Well, no,
up to
I
you
moved
guys.
like 10 feet, and then they pulled the guys in front of me. But what? Yeah, whatever.
So
We're all right on that wall.
Maybe you're 10 feet from him, but you're
Okay.
all right there.
Still, I did what I did, and my turn ends.
You have other people in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to try the
Doc.
Sacred Flame again.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a deck save.
Dex save. Not this thing's strong suit. That's a not a natural one, but a 1.
11 damage. Radiant, if
Okay.
that matters.
Nope. But 11 damage is 11 damage.
Yep, that'll be my turn.
All right, Gray.
Yeah, so I'll use my held action to put it with 2 Eldritch Blasts. The first one is a nat 20, and that'll be double that plus the 5. So that'll be 25 to hit, or 25 damage. And the second one was 24 to hit.
Yep.
And that'll be 13 damage.
Yeah.
4.
Quite dead. Quite dead.
Oh, the machine and him, or just the machine?
It doesn't specify that you destroying, like, I think it's just that if you hit the hammer without hitting the armor, you deal more damage because it's fleshy.
Oh, okay.
But I still think it's considered one thing.
Okay, sweet.
Now, can Doc climb into the exoskeleton?
If you would like to try.
We just broke it. I guess. I don't know if we can climb in and repair it or not.
Can I see how it opens or anything?
I mean, it seems to be like pretty well, somewhat permanently on this thing.
That's kind of what I was guessing.
Okay.
So describe the rest of the room. We kind of just opened up into that guy.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much in this room. It's just the elevator room. There's a large stone wheel with the iron cage that turns constantly, which is the elevator. And then there's a door heading north and a door heading east.
Okay.
Okay.
And is there any dust around the doors if I were to look?
Any dust?
Yeah, like no one's touched the handle in a while. Is there one main path or are they used?
Make a investigation check.
That's a 16 plus 7.
You don't notice anything that is especially obvious about either one of them. Neither one of them look like that one room that you found on the other floor that had never, hadn't been used in a long time. Nothing like that. Like both of these doors seem to be accessed somewhat regularly, at least. There's nothing like built up on either of them as far as dust.
And how big is the whole room? Like it's a square, I assume?
It is 20 feet north to south and 30 feet east to west.
30 feet.
Okay.
And the elevator is in the northeast.
Based on where we saw the forge when we were at the gate on the other side that we couldn't get through, which door would lead more directly to that? The one to the north or the one to the east?
Make, I guess, a perception check to see how well you are
Oriented?
Yes.
That is. Oh, I'm using up all these before we get to the main bad guy. That is a 21.
Yeah, the area you were in was definitely to your northwest. So the door to the north would be, without knowing anything else, just like in a bottle.
In theory, be the straighter route.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to relate that to the group and see what we want to do. Do we want to go straight that direction, or do we want to try to clear this bottom a little bit?
We need to find a place where I can do the hut.
That's not going to happen, dude. Like, you keep wanting to do the hut. All right, I'm going to go to the door to the north and listen and see if I can hear anything.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, that's a nat one. I'm not even. I apparently can no longer hear her. So, the whole world went.
I mean, even if you could hear something, like with a nat one, you don't understand what sound is for a second. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just went deaf for a second. So I was do one of those. I rolled pretty well to start. So, yeah, what are we thinking? Someone have an opinion?
Okay, so we can't go back up the elevator because we're just going.
Well, no, we're going forward.
We can't do a hut.
Yeah.
So let's just go north.
Go straight toward it.
Right? There's either the north and east one, right?
Okay. All right, I'm going to go and try to stealthily crack that northern door that I was at. That is a 13 on my stealth. So not super stealthy, but not terrible.
Sorry, what'd you roll?
13. So not
Um,
stealthy.
hold on one second. Foolishly don't have something open up here. Oh wait, okay. Okay. 13, huh?
Yeah. So I rolled 10. I have +3. So it's like I said, not super stealthy. I was trying to crack it. But
Maybe we should let me do the stealthy stuff.
Yeah, you're able to crack the door and peer in, seemingly without anything noticing you. Okay. So standing in the middle of the room, facing the double door to the north, is a 7-foot-tall statue of a female Duragar in scale male robe. The top of its head above its eyes has been sheared off, making a space for a stone brazier that gives off a flickering flame. Chained to the statue's pedestal is an emaciated, malformed creature with rubbery, purplish-gray flesh, a bulbous head with a metal plate bolted to it, and sinister eyes. Also, you see an older Duragar kneeling before the statue and calling and speaking in Dwarvish, which you would understand. He's talking to Deep Dura to grant him power to conquer his foes.
so,
He is a soot-stained, graybeard Duragar with jagged black crown on his brow and spiky black gauntlet on one hand.
okay, and he has
He's
not
not on target.
So it sounds like
I
might
whisper
be
to Gish, "Don't touch the statue. Gish, don't touch the statue."
All I'm hearing is it's a great statue. You should touch it.
Okay, so I see this and kind of like whisper it to the group. And do we want to like throw the door open and blast the guy, or do we want to just like go in? What are we doing here?
Well, we gotta. Am I on? Yeah. The guy with the crown is the main guy, right? And that's the guy we have to do it.
What we believe, yes.
And he's standing next to the blobby head guy with the.
He's standing next to the chained up blob dude, or he's praying next to the chained up blob dude, and there's a giant statue, and that's all I saw in terms of like, how many did I see other doors? Or do you want me to do a perception check? Because I just did a open it.
From your angle, you do see a set of double doors north of the.
They keep going north.
Statue,
okay,
but you can't see all of the walls. So.
Okay. Well, I figured that. So there's probably more than just him in there, but we see.
Well,
Okay.
why don't you let me go in and see what I can do to find out how many's in there? Because I'm out of everything, so I'm probably going to get hit no matter
if
what.
you open the door the whole way, he's probably going to realize you're there.
Yeah, I know, but I can probably maybe live long enough to see who's in there and let you guys know.
Well, I think
I'm going to get hit either way. Might as well.
Well, I was thinking if we could get an ambush strike on him before he knew we were there, that would give us a little bit of an advantage. But whatever the group wants to do. That means someone has to have an opinion.
His stealth is what? Is like 7 or something, right?
How far was he away from me? Like how far to the statue and stuff?
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to find that. From where you are, he's about 20 feet away.
Oh, he's close.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's right there. So, like, yeah, if you open the door to stealth in, he's gonna.
Yeah, the room is not very, very large. It's kind of strangely shaped, but it's not huge.
I think, Dild, what do you got? What do you got to ambushing? Got anything left?
Me, I could do a mind spike. That's about it. But if he's got a good, I think it's a wisdom check. It's all dependent on how high the wisdom you think it's going to be.
Gotcha. I mean, I could just Eldritch blast him from behind, and it'll be on. Do you want me to Eldritch blast him from behind? What's the group?
Will he get advantage?
I mean, I am from behind, and he doesn't conceivably doesn't know I'm there. Do I get advantage on these two Eldritch Blasts or just the first one?
Yeah, just the first one, because clearly he's going to
React.
turn to you.
Okay, so first one is got the door open, blast, and then we'll open the doors, hitting the second blast the second time. All right, here we go. First one with advantage. That is a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah.
And that is 13 force damage, and the second one immediately following up is a 15 to hit. I bet that does.
15 misses.
Okay. I assume we're rolling for initiative.
Before that, he's going to take a reaction. When you hit him, since you are within 60 feet, he can cast Hellish Rebuke on you.
Okay.
So you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
All right. I got something for that. Okay. My dex save. Dex save. That is a 19 plus 3. So.
All right. That saves, so you'll take half damage as you are engulfed in flame.
Okay. Nope, lost shot.
So you're going to take 13 fire damage.
Okay. So 13 is the half, or I take half of 13?
13 is the half. I rolled very well on that.
I just want to be clear. So, nope, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so now roll initiative.
All right. 20.
Rolling good on initiative today.
Well, I'm plus 6 on initiative.
Speak for your guys' self.
Well, I meant Gray specifically. Doc, you've been rolling terribly.
Yeah, I have.
I heard mine, yeah.
So it helped. That helps a lot.
Tickles.
10.
Gish.
I rolled a natural 1, so that makes it a 6.
Nope, don't have to do the
There
phone.
you go. We'll give this a try.
Still roll initiative. 15
is what I got. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I got 13.
You on your phone now, or what do you want now? Your phone?
Yeah, he's on his phone.
Okay. So Gray is going to be first again.
Okay. I'm going to move into the room. Now that I can see the whole room, or at least I'm not like peeking through the door, what do I see? In terms of, are there any other combatants? Are there any other doors? Just like lay of the land.
Sure. So the room is kind of strangely shaped. It looks kind of like a Tetris piece.
Okay.
So the door you came in from, there's a wall across from you 10 feet away, and then it kind of like zigzags up and zigzags back down.
Okay.
So there isn't really anywhere in this room that's more than 20 feet from a wall, from the wall opposite it. There are 2 doors to the left and right of this statue.
Okay.
But that's like the longest stretch in this room. It's about 30 feet.
Okay.
So any of that made sense. And the statue's like smack dab in the middle of it.
Not exactly. So is it like a plus, or is it like a...
Here, I'll just draw it for you.
Yes.
This one's going to be too hard to...
Let's say there are many Tetris shapes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, which Tetris shape are we talking about? Yeah. Are we talking about the T, or are we talking about...
The L or the
S?
Yeah, it's like one of the squiggle.
Okay, one of the Z shape things. So yeah, then it just show me where I'm at, where he's at, where the statue's at, and if I see anything else immediately that's a threat, other than what I already knew about.
All right. So more or less like this. Let me make myself big.
Okay.
Oh,
and which door did we come in?
You came in
the top.
Well, no, you came in a door that's actually here that didn't draw.
Oh, okay. So we came in there.
That's the statue, and then the thing tied to it is here, and then the dwarf is here. These are the two doors on either side. And then there's
at least
another
from
door.
what I can see, there's still nothing else.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm going to move in and kind of across that opening that's there, like, so that I'm definitely clear of the door so everybody else can come in. I am going to put my
Hold on 1 second.
Sure.
My dog wanted to come play.
No, he's good.
If I do with us.
So yeah, so I'm going to move in and across like the opening that we're in, not getting necessarily super much closer to him, but spreading myself out so that if he like blasts at the door, I'm not like in the radius, like instantly. Hey, Bubba dog.
Waving.
And then I'm once again going to do 2 Elder Splash at him. Right, that is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And a 17 to hit.
I believe so.
So the 19 is 11 force damage, and the 17 is 8 force damage. And then I'm going to send the 2 spores to him to attack him.
Sorry. I lost my place in my book. Look. Stop licking my face. Okay. Sorry, how much damage did you do?
What did I say? The second one was 8. The first one was, what was the first one? I rolled 13. Because I rolled an 8 and it's plus 5. So yeah. So
21.
A total of 21 between the 2 things. And then the 2 spore guys are going to go up to him and attack him. First guy rolled a 14.
Miss.
Second guy rolled a 23.
That'll hit.
And that will be 6 slashing damage. And that will be the end of my turn. So those 2 guys are right up to him, and I moved across the opening there so that I was at least like 20 foot from where the doorway is, so that, like, yeah, depending on what the guy does. So, but not necessarily closer to him, or marginally closer to him is all. So.
All right, Doc.
Okay, I'm going to cast. How far away is he from me?
From the door?
Yeah, you said like 20 feet or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forgot to do that.
I'll cast Spirit Guardians on myself.
Okay.
And make sure it doesn't hit anybody in the group and the 2 fungal people or whatever. And then walk up to him. So that'll be a wisdom save on his part.
Okay. He's got advantage. Let's see. Wisdom.
Yep.
18.
Okay, that passes. So he takes half damage, which would be 13 divided by 2. So 7.
Yep.
So all right. And that'll be every time it's his turn.
Okay.
Okay, that'll be my turn.
All right, Dild.
Gotta find where my microphone is now. Sorry. I am going to throw a witch bolt at him because I'm definitely within 30 feet, right? So, all right. That is a 23.
Yep.
All right, here we go. 10. That is 21. What kind of damage is it? Lightning damage.
Yowza.
And he is linked to me now. We are one.
All right. It is his turn up next, and I guess he's going to attack the spore people because no one else is actually attacking him physically, correct?
No.
Oh,
Not yet.
but it's his turn, so wisdom save.
Oh, yes. Um, 18 again.
That passes. And 15, half of 15 this time. So 8.
So he's going to attack twice with his spiked gauntlet against these things. Oh. So the first attack is going to be 13 to hit.
13 is the AC. So
Okay, so he's going to do... Stop.
yeah, I want attention. Pay attention to me.
Like, why are you playing your stupid game? Pay attention to me.
I'm right here.
All right. He's going to do 4 piercing damage and 5 psychic damage.
Okay. Do they take? Just double checking. I assume they do. Poison is the only thing they're immune to. So yeah.
And he seems to leech some health back with that attack.
Okay.
That was the first attack, right? I didn't attack twice yet.
Yeah, you just rolled one so far, is all you told me.
All right. So second attack is going to be over 20 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh well. That's going to be 7 piercing damage, but only 2 psychic damage.
He's still standing. I was putting after the weakest one, but yeah.
Sturdy son of a gun. Okay.
He's. You said 2 psychic damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's still standing. That's what I will say.
You gonna take over my channel, Vita?
So yeah, get you all kinds of extra viewers.
Probably more than I do. Tickles.
All right, I'm going to do my last rage. Okay, so I'm going to run up Now that blobby, I don't do. I don't need to be next to that blob. Do I need to be next to that blobby thing to hit him?
Yeah, they were right next to each other.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really have a great line of sight to the blobby thing. It's in front of the statue, which is kind of on the other side of the statue from where you're standing right now. So you can kind of see that it's there, but I don't know why you'd want to attack the thing that's chained up.
No, I just don't know if I run past it. Does he get a shot of opportunity attack or whatever?
I mean, you'd have to run past Zardarok to run past the blobby thing.
Okay, so let me just go right to Zardarok. Let's use this one. $17.
Hit.
Awesome. I'm in the wrong place there. Oh, 6. This one. No, this one. Ooh. 11 plus 6 is 17.
Wow.
JP, are you doing all right? JP's doing a lot of these.
No, he's got a headache.
I'm just tired.
Sorry, man.
And 13 and that's a dirty 20.
Yep.
And to hit is and that's 10.
Okay. He is going to use his second Hellish Rebuke reaction on you.
Okay.
So you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's use this one. That's a dirty 21.
Okay, so you'll take half damage as you are engulfed with flames. You'll take 8.
Thank you.
Nice work.
Okay, Valin is up next. She's going to try to hit him with a chill touch because she noticed his that he seemed to kind of regain some health from when he hit with his bracers. So we're just going to roll a ranged spell attack, and that is going to be a 21 to hit. So she will hit. I'm going to do 10 damage to him, and he cannot regain hit points until the start of her next turn.
This is good.
Good job, Valin.
Way to go, Valin.
And then last in the order is Gish.
Okay, so I'm going to peek in through the doors just enough to get one eye on Zarthos or whatever his name is.
Zardarok.
Yeah. And then I'm going to do a vicious mockery, and I'll yell at him, "Your mother's a whore, Trebek." And then that's a wisdom save.
All right. He's got advantage on that. 18.
That does it. Advantage on wisdom saves, huh?
He has advantage on saving throws against spells and illusions.
Okay, and then whatever movement I have left is going to be going back through the doorway.
All right, back to the top of the order with Gray.
All right, I'm going to do what I should have done my first turn and forgot, is bonus action Hexblade's Curse on him. And then I am going to try to hit him with 2 Eldritch Blasts. I just did this. You would think I'd remember what it is. 19 to hit.
19 to hit, yes.
So it's going to be 15 force damage, but I'm assuming a 12 misses, which was the second. Eldritch Blast, and then I am going to plus the Hexblade's Curse. The Hexblade's Curse again +3, so 3 more damage to that Hexblade's curse. So, and then I'm gonna have the 2 spore guys go at him. So right there. The one that's really hurt rolled a nat 1. He's just stumbling around. He's not really with it at the moment. The other one rolled a 14.
That also misses.
Okay. So, and that'll be the end of mine and the Spore's turn.
All right. Doc.
All right. I'll go up and try to hit him. $25 to hit
Yes, sir.
for 9 damage.
Okay.
How's this guy looking?
Really bad.
Okay.
Got
That'll be
numbers on him at the moment. So, like a lot of numbers on him.
Who's next?
Is that it?
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Dild.
Oh, 1 second. Okay, yeah. I'm just going to keep maintaining that spell contact, so I just roll damage on this.
All right. Good attack.
And that's 7 more lightning damage.
Okay. It's his turn once again.
So
He's got to make a
wisdom.
save. That one's not going to do it. It's 11.
Yeah, that doesn't save. But I only rolled 9 damage that time. So
Okay. He is on death's door, but he's still just hanging on enough to. He's going to attack the spore guys. Uh, 18.
That hits, and yeah, unless he rolls negative, he's
Okay.
the one.
So he's going to attack the other spore guy with his second attack then. Well, that's natural 1.
Oh, that's a miss.
And he's going to use his movement to try to flee out of the room. So whoever is engaged in a combat with him will get an opportunity attack.
also his speed is halved. That's one of the things of that
Okay.
Spirit Guardians, which I've never had come into play before now. But yeah, I will smack at him. 19
Yep.
for 10 damage.
Yep.
If still needs to, the spore guy rolled a 17 to hit him.
That hits.
For 5 slashing damage.
I mean, he's dead, but Tickles, you want to get in on this?
That's a 24. I'll take a roll.
So they all just swung at the same time and just like.
Yeah, just cut him in 3 different spots.
That's 14. You got 14
Yeah.
point hits on him.
Just cut him into pieces.
Yeah.
He falls down and he says something in what you would think is probably undercommon, but you can't understand him as he falls down.
Yeah, I don't think I speak undercommon. No. I speak dwarvish, but not undercommon.
Can I pick his pockets?
You can try to.
I would like to
Touch
pick
any
his pockets.
purple stuff.
I would like to search
I
his
mean,
pockets.
he is.
I'd like to see what's
I will.
changing.
I will caution you. His armor does appear to be made out of black stone, and you've seen what that does. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, don't touch the black stuff.
I want to see what's chained up.
Okay. One thing at a time. Let's do Tickles. If you're going to try to pickpocket him, give me a dexterity check, a sleight of hand maybe, so you see if you can get around these pieces of armor to see if there's anything in his pockets.
Okay. I rolled this one. 15.
Yeah, you're able to avoid touching anything that seems troublesome, but he doesn't really have anything of note in his pockets. He does have his crown, obviously, and this spiked gauntlet, which seems to have been drawing energy out when he hits someone with it, but they're both clearly made from Chardolin. I'm not even going to make you roll for that because you've seen enough of it at this point to know what it is.
Okay, so I don't touch any of it.
Alrighty. You want to go look at this creature, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Make a nature check to see if you know what this is.
Is it acting aggressive, or is it just like sitting there?
19.
Okay. You recognize this, despite its condition, you recognize this as a mind flayer. However, his face tentacles have been amputated from it, and there's a big scar on the top of his head that looks like some sort of surgical scar.
Is it? Can I tell if they're alive?
Yeah, its eyes are moving, but it seems like
I forget.
weakened, if not.
Okay, can it talk? I forgot. Do they actually have a mouth, or is it all telepathy?
I mean, you can try to talk to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, hello, what's your name?
It doesn't. You don't see it speak, but you do hear a voice telepathically reach out to you, and he says, "My name is Fiorl."
Well, my name's Gish Tazan, or Tazan if it's Tuesday.
That's
what you doing here?
confusing.
What you doing here? You look like you had a really bad barber.
Yeah, not the best time I'm having. I was captured in the Underdark by the Duragar.
Okay. Do they have a way down there or something, or do they just visit often? Or?
There's a passageway in the northwest quadrant of this floor that leads to the Underdark.
Yeah, I have no reason to go there.
Be honest with me now. Should I free you, or should we just leave you where you are?
If you go to free him, I might blast you.
I do not expect sympathy from you.
Well, I wasn't going to give any, but okay. So after that, I just turn around and I assume they're all staring at me like, what are you doing? And I explain the whole conversation.
Any more than usual.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just like, at this point, Gray's just like,
I explain the conversation so you guys can have opinions.
I walk up and smash the chain with my axe.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
I tackle Tickles.
Dude, I'm over 6 feet tall. What are you gonna do?
He just told
I'm
you
6
that
feet tall.
Okay. Make an attack roll with disadvantage because Gish is trying to stop you.
That's a 10.
You hit the chain, but it does not break with a 10.
Stop.
Buddy, do you know
if
what
you
a
do that
mind
again,
flayer
I
is?
will.
I look at the
you.
mind flare, and I want to see its reaction. What's its reaction to me? Does it look like, I mean, he didn't grab out the Gish or anything, and he didn't do it, so.
I didn't grab out the Gish. He's chained to a statue.
Yeah, but didn't Gish go up to the mind flare before?
No, he just talked to it from a distance. Not like he didn't go right up to it.
It's like it's chained up. It's not
And
like
it's got parts of it cut off.
yeah.
It's-
I feel bad for it.
It's in no spot to reach out to somebody who's close to
it's-
it.
Would you think the same thing about, like something else that's evil? That's
Buddy, let's explain what a mind flayer is. They like eat brains.
Of people with low intelligence scores.
Yeah.
they're like your worst enemy.
It's literally
Yeah.
the worst thing you can face, Tickles.
So maybe let's not free him.
Yeah, like if you
that
fail
wasn't
and it
easy.
tries to eat your brain, it literally eats your brain and you die.
All right, so I say sorry and I walk away.
I mean, I touched armor, but not. This is a bit much for me. Even.
Sorry, I tried.
Is the statue also made of shardlin or is it made of stone? And I wasn't like trying to invent. I just like from looking at it. If I
trying
can
to see if it even says.
Okay.
Things the book doesn't tell you.
Yeah. No, it
Things that are
specifies,
apparently not important.
Apparently, it's not important, so that's okay.
So, do I notice that Tickles didn't take anything from the body?
Well, everything's shot in. So,
I don't know. I mean, make a perception check to see if
You were
you.
talking to the mind flayer.
Yeah.
That's 23.
I mean, yeah. Even if you're talking to the mind flayer, you would have clocked that he did not take anything.
Well, that I go up to the body and want to look at what he left, and I assume I see the crown and the gauntlet thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I have Shardlin, so I don't think anything of it. I want to grab
Old
the
person.
crown
Old
and
person.
I want to see
No,
the
I cast a spell on you. You got to make a charisma save or a wisdom save.
a wisdom save.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, first, before I do that, I'm gonna say, don't touch it, Gish. That stuff is bad for you. And if you go to reach for it, I'm gonna cast whole person on you.
Well, if you say that, my response will be, "But I have some already. It doesn't
You don't
do
need
a
any
thing."
more.
You can always need more. And I go and
you
try.
don't
and
have
grab
any
it.
more because didn't Doc knock it out of your hand or something?
No,
No,
that
he
was before then.
failed.
He tried. He failed.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, like, you go to reach for it, I'm casting whole person. You need to make a wisdom.
Okay. And that's a wisdom save.
Yeah.
That is a 12.
Yeah, you fail. So you were paralyzed for the next minute, and then we're going to say, I'm going to be like, so I just wasted a spell slot on you.
Well, I didn't tell you to. That's kind of your decision.
Dude. Like, don't touch.
So
For the
you
next
have
time,
me-
I will attack you.
You have me in whole person for a whole minute.
Yes.
I'm just going to say that one more time. You have me in whole person
Yes.
for a whole minute.
Yeah.
Think about that, and that's all I could say.
Boy, I'm not going to have to do a TPK. You guys are going to do it yourselves in a second, it sounds like.
Like, so I'm going to, like, go up and can I, like, touch the guy and move him away without, like, touching the stuff, or am I not going to be able to?
I mean,
I'm not risking touching that stuff.
no, I would say you would have a hard time. You can maybe grab him by his cloak, but it would be hard to pull him.
All right. But I'm going to stand up, basically, yeah, and be ready to, like, hit him with another spell if he, like, goes to reach for it again. And I'm going to tell him that's what I'm going to do if he reaches for it.
Okie dokie.
So you have me in whole person,
Yeah.
and you let it go.
Well,
Right.
it's going to expire after a minute. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me
I'm
know.
like, this is not something we want to mess with. We got other things to worry about. Don't mess with this stuff.
Really trying not to metagame.
Like you're gonna do. I'm telling you what Gray is doing. You do what you're gonna do. Like
You're still not getting it.
no, I
can't-
get it.
I think he's talking about the amount of time and stuff coming in.
What do you mean? All right. Well, I assume the spell is probably about to expire or has expired.
Yeah, I mean, unless you guys want to do anything else while you're waiting for it to.
No.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even looked around the room yet.
You're muted, Tony. I was going to ask Valin what she wanted to. I mean, clearly she's guided us a lot of this way. Does she feel like what's the next step for us?
I mean, we still got the dragon somewhere in here.
Yeah, she does. Well, I mean, you killed. It seems like you killed the king, and heavy is the head that wears the crown, especially in this case because it seems like it's like poison metal. So I don't know like what the status. I mean, yeah, the dragon's probably still alive somewhere, but is Grandma Martha? Is that her name? Martha?
Sure.
No. Grandma Martha. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to have the same bloodlust of sending this dragon out to kill 10 towns again, but can't be too sure. So, I mean, we could keep trying to find the dragon, but honestly, it's up to y'all because it's whenever you feel like you have successfully used my help to complete your mission at hand, then we can go do my stuff. So, if you want to keep trucking, I'm along for the ride. This is a wild time, man. You guys are about to kill each other. This is going to be fun.
I say we try to find
that guy died, right? Yeah. So never mind.
I say we try to find the young lady that was telling us maybe she could side some of the Duragar with us.
Young lady.
I don't remember.
She was old as hell, man.
Right, fine.
We don't say that to her.
I'm not ageist like the rest of you lot.
I didn't say she wasn't capable of being a leader or anything. I'm just saying factually she's old as hell.
Well, if we're gonna kill the dragon, we need to get some rest. So I don't know what to tell you.
Well, yeah. If there's not any we go back to her and see if we could like rest before we dealt with the dragon. See what she says now. What's his name is dead. Would be my suggestion.
Yep.
If we can keep Gish from like going full evil starter rock by touching all this crap.
Bullshit rock.
I assume at this point the spell has ended.
Yep.
You see me cross my arms and pout like a kindergartner.
Don't worry, mate. We'll find other things for you to play with at some point. Promise.
I'll buy you a
Well,
blue
that was
pop.
anticlimactic.
By the way, as soon as we start to leave the room, Gish is going to try to stealthily sleight of hand the gauntlet off.
Like I'm watching you. Like I'm standing over the body, like right next to it, watching you until you walk away.
It would have to be a stellar roll, I would imagine.
Don't with disadvantage.
Like I'm looking at you the whole time.
He does not trust you at any point.
Like, so if you go to reach for it, I am going to Elder Splash you. Like, flat out, I would tell you that.
So you the Gray, not JP Gray tells
Gray would
Gish
say
that-
this. If you reach for it, I'm going to blast you.
I go, you're bluffing, and just like
I'm
slow
pulling
motion.
energy into my hand.
Yeah, I'm totally going.
Now we're getting somewhere.
And then if you reach for it, I'm going to attack you.
Come on, Gish. What are you doing?
Do you reach for it?
Yeah,
That is a 19 to hit
it's
for 14 force damage, and there's another one coming if you don't instantly stop.
well. My question is, does that automatically make me stop, Alec, or would I still be able to continue on and grab it?
That's up to you, man. I'm not.
I mean,
know-
if you're continuing to reach, there's going to be. I can do 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Unless that knocks you unconscious, you are still of free will to
All right, how much
Decide if you
damage
want-
is that, JP?
14.
Okay, do it. Do another one.
That is a
I think someone's playing
17 to hit.
Dish.
What to hit?
17.
That hits.
15 force damage.
Yeah, you knocked me out.
Oh, okay. I was gonna roll suggestion.
Yeah, no,
Look, I will stabilize him.
Well, drag him away from it.
Yeah, well, no, that's why I'm just stabilizing him.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
stabilizing him.
Do you mean tie
He's
him
not-
up? Because that's
Oh,
a better.
yeah.
No, I'm just. All I did was
That
bring
would
him
be
to
stable.
0 hit points where he won't die.
Yeah, okay.
I
Yeah,
didn't
He's
heal
still
him.
unconscious.
Wake me up. He just made it to where I don't have to do that.
Hey, Tickles, would you mind carrying Gish?
I got him.
Okay,
I say we go back up and find the.
so until Alex says so, I'm unconscious. I can't do a thing.
Well, it's not until I say so. It's until someone
Until
decides
we
to heal
say
you.
so.
Until someone
Till we
heals me.
kill
So
you.
you have like
Or
all
an
the
Alex,
time you want.
whichever one comes first.
Just keep that in mind. You have all the time you want now.
If you get attacked, I'm throwing you.
All right, we're dragging him, packing him back to the elevator, and we're going to go up and talk to where we last saw Grandolpho.
Okay, so you're done exploring. You want to?
For the moment. I figure we talk to her before we go hunt the dragon, and if nothing else, we can maybe get a short. If there's no other like dwarves that we really need to like kill, we can get a rest in potentially. So
Okay. You head back up and follow the hallway back down to Grandolpha's room that you found her in last time.
So I go up to the door and knock.
It opens and her two kind of guardsmen invite you in.
So as I step into the room, I was like,
Are we still with her again? Is she at the table?
Yeah.
"Oh, well, we
How you doing?
Zardarok is no longer an issue.
No kidding. You really did it, huh?
We did. We did not find, at least not yet. We did not stumble it. We can't found him before we found the dragon.
Well, that puts me in a tough position.
Well, that's what we were wondering, whether or not we needed to finish. Was he completely controlling the dragon, or is it self-aware?
Hold on 1 second.
Nichols, if for any reason you feel like going through my pockets, I can tell you what I have just to let you know.
I don't think he can.
He says, while I don't mean to sound unappreciative, it's not really my problem at this point. You have rid me of my thorn in my side, and you may keep any treasure you may have accumulated while here, but I must insist you leave this castle at once now.
Well, no offense, but there's still a dragon that like destroyed 10 towns.
Well, no offense, but this is my home, and I have no longer any use for you to be here, so you must be gone.
And if we don't,
The guards kind of step forward when you say that.
so we just mowed through the guy that you were afraid of, and you two are going to stop us.
Well, one of you is clearly unconscious, and the
Oh,
rest
I
of
did
you
that because he was being a
Look.
dumbass.
fairly beat up, and you know.
I'm not
I
really
do-
beat up. Greg
I
is
have
not
other ally. Listen, if you want to go that route, then we are prepared
Not
to
really.
fight for
I
our
just want to
home.
make sure the dragon is no longer a threat before we leave. I have no qualm with you. I just don't want to have to face a dragon later.
I have no intention of attacking 10 towns.
Insight check.
Clearly clearly, when I talked to you last, I told you that is where we differed.
But yet you seem to not want us to go finish the dragon. So I'm just...
No, I don't want you to fuck around in my home anymore and break everything that you've been breaking.
She's got a point there.
All right, my insight check was a 8,
Yeah, I'm gonna do
17.
Yeah, she seems to be telling the truth that she does not have her sights set on 10 towns, that she felt that Zardarok was too obsessed with destroying something that wasn't really impeding their own what their own goals were. So
At that point, I look at the rest of the group. For what do you guys think?
Can you mind if we take a rest here? A little nappy nap.
If we agree not to explore anymore, can we get a rest before we leave?
No, when I say immediately, I mean immediately.
Oh, very nice of you. After we did your work for you.
I know you stole a hell of a lot of stuff, so...
Actually, we didn't
Don't
find
think
anything.
we did.
We haven't taken anything.
Yeah, you did. You took a bunch of stuff from the chest in Zardarok.
Oh,
Well, Zardarok's room. Yeah, we took shit from him, but not from anybody else.
Well, if you hadn't taken it and you killed him, I would have taken it for myself. So it is, in fact, mine, kind of, at the moment. And let me tell you, I know it is quite valuable, so I'm not messing around here. Take it and go. Or stay and die.
we won't stay and die, but we may leave.
Yeah. I need some mail on.
Fine with leaving.
I'm fine with leaving.
No
Same.
problem.
She's not worth the issue at this point. Plus, we can get us away from the freaking stuff, and then maybe he can, we can actually deal with him.
Oh, yeah. Wait till we get outside while he's still asleep. Chunk the Chardolin.
Yeah.
Leave it here. We'll leave the Chardolin here. They can have it.
That's what he meant when he said, I'm a whole person for a whole minute.
There we go.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking he was like, I'm going to respond in a minute. And I was like, well, I'm ready for it.
That's what I was.
All right. So, yeah, I think unless somebody else has something, I think we just leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
As we go, I'll, sort of get some cloth or something, try to find Gish's Chardolin and just leave it.
It's in my packet thing, on my belt. It's real easy to find. You probably know which one it is if you ask Dill because he saw me take it out.
Dish it somewhere in the floor in here, and then
I was going to say, leave it in here. You're so worried about someone finding it. This place is lousy.
That's what I was saying.
That's what I mean. Yeah, just leave it here, and then we'll take.
I just didn't want to touch it. Was my thing with grabbing the cloth.
Yeah. Get out. Can we do? All right. So we drop the shot and we go outside. Can we wake him up and pop his tent?
I'm gonna heal him.
Okay, so
cure wounds. Heal you for 6.
okay. What happened there?
You fell asleep.
Okay.
You tripped.
Can I do my tent now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, let's get down out of the immediate.
Yeah.
It takes a minute, but then I cast Lehman's tiny hut, and we're
once we're down the hill
for 8 hours.
Yeah.
All right. I know we're a little bit early, but why don't we end there because it's kind of a logical stopping point. I don't know how much further we're going to get in 10 minutes with you trying to start on another mission. So good news is you will level up from that. So next week, or not next week, the week after when we're back, you will be a level higher, and we'll see what Valen has in store for you guys.
Yeah.
All right. So we all get a long rest in, and we level next time.
Yep.
And we'll find out what happens to me after a whole night of not having it out.
I don't know that it does. I don't think it changes anything, unfortunately, because you already fell victim to it, but maybe. unless we get like a greater restoration or a remove curse on you.
Well, you got someone that has that available to them, if not now and soon.
Because it changed your alignment. I don't even know if that fixes it. Like, be interesting to see because I don't know that you can actually like make you the character you were before.
I guess Alec will let us know the next time because we won't be here on the 1st.
Correct.
So
It'll be 2 weeks. We'll be back. Unless I know JP said he will be out. So unless someone else has a conflict that week, then we might be out again. But at the very least, we'll not be here next week. Thanks to Gordon for hanging out. And
yeah, Gordon, we appreciate you, man.
Magic Lasso and Big John Big Daddy Ross. Oh my god.
Yep.
And my dogs are going crazy. So I guess never turn your back on a puppy.
This is very true. Never.
See ya.